Hello and welcome back to the channel. So that's us back out on the bike training again. Whoa, tough one. So, sorry I'm out of breath, I'm not fit. Climbing. So, that's me, had my end of season rest, and this is the first ride back out. Now, the end of season rest was supposed to be 2 weeks, but on my last week of rest and recovery, I got the flu, and I do need to express it was the flu, not COVID. No COVID symptoms, but I was like cold, freezing, achy. And then bad chest infection, so no coughing no. So this is the first ride back out and I can really feel it. So we're sitting at 350 watts in the climb, heart rate's like 160, so yeah, heart rate climbing quite high today, but you would expect that, you know. It's actually been what, 2 weeks and 5 days with no bike riding, so, or training, only going to work, going home, eating and sleeping. That's been pretty much it the last 2.5 weeks or so. So time to get back into it. So an end of season break is very important, even though technically there hasn't been a season because of COVID, but I've still been training the same way that I would if I was doing a racing season. So, because you never know, rules are constantly changing, and there have been some events, but you know, with the type of work I do, my family, the events that I have been on, I just haven't been bothered to do them because too high risk. So as you'll have seen from my previous films, I have been doing some Zwift racing. Look at that view. What a difference in just over 2 weeks. So in terms of the weather, really getting into autumn as we head into winter. In the last week or so we have had frost in the mornings. I live quite high up, so it has been like minus on a few occasions with scraping ice from the car in the morning. Getting the Christmas trees ready. Unbelievable, it's been such a fast year, and it's predominantly COVID that's caused that, you know. I mean, my you know, last time I knew it, it was like March. I just came back from the training camp in Portugal, raring to go, and then boom, lockdown. So this ride this morning is just to wake the body up, not fast, nothing special. Every now and again I'll just throw in a couple of efforts just to see how the body's responding, but if I'm being honest, so far it's not responding that well. But you know, when 3-4 days of back-to-back riding, it'll start to come good quite quickly. There's always that nervousness around restarting your training after an end of season. To be honest, it would have been quite easy just to stay in bed this morning. It's not warm. Alright, we'll crack on with the ride and I'll catch up shortly. Okay, so that's the finish of the ride. So I've been on the bike, just a short one today, an hour and 12 minutes, and as I've said earlier, this is just to wake up the legs after the end of season rest period and having the flu. That's just breathing, not COVID. So the average speed, nothing dramatic, you know, only 17.5 miles an hour. Normalized power, 241 watts, you know, so just like zone 2, kind of into zone 3. And you know, I gave a couple of kicks on the climbs, but there was absolutely nothing special. My maximum power was only 626 watts. So that's me. Gonna get back into training now, start the winter training program. Now it is Saturday the 10th of October, I think it's the 10th of October, and on Monday I should have been flying to Portugal to have a nice holiday with my family, but also get a week intensive block of training with my good friend Carl, who lives over in Portugal. Now he messaged me the other day, it's like 33 degrees there at the moment in October, 33 degrees in Portugal. That would have been a nice ideal week just to get the base miles in, a nice intense 6-day block, you know, of between 70 to 100 miles per day up into the mountains, just taking it easy, spinning the legs, but getting that endurance base built back up. But because of COVID and because I have to self-isolate and because of the restrictions, it's just too high risk to go. It's not practical for me to go, and it would be stupid to go, actually, to be brutally honest. So we are going to be in Scotland, braving the autumn and building up that intense block here. So coming up now is just a little montage of what it is like to cycle in Portugal. If you get the opportunity and we get out of this crazy situation, I highly recommend going to Portugal for cycling training. It's absolutely fantastic. So check out the Portugal film coming up just now, and please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next film. Goodbye. Big one today. Okay, so we're on day 5 of the training camp. Today's a big one, 170-ish, maybe a bit more kilometres, 7,000 feet of climbing. Feeling good, Carl? Hey? Feeling good? Yeah. We'll stop for a coffee soon, top of my sheet. That'll be the first coffee stop of the day. Quick coffee, small light croissants, and then off again. And then all the way over cross country to San Antonio on the west coast. That's a real lumpy ride. And then we'll speed it up after that, down the west coast, all the way to Algeciras. Yeah, be a good day. Good. So what a lot of people don't realise is obviously I'm over here with my family, so the training camp is accommodating that. So day 5, by the time we get to the end of today, we're going to have about 20 hours of riding, almost between 18 and 20 hours. And considering I've been back before lunchtime every day and then out with the family in the afternoon to the evening, we've been starting to ride at 7 AM. So it's very good, very good. Slightly sleep deprived, but it's really good. So our intensity has been low in a couple of days, where it's that accumulated fatigue that you build, and today's certainly going to be a big part of that, all the climbing. So catch you shortly. Currently going up Mont Chic again, and then right up to the top.
I thought she really loved it. She ain't nothing but a cute face and a big butt. We see that in the hood all day.